Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Emina Aisha binti Ernani. My matrix number is 05DPM 20F1054 and my group mate is Elina Gerald, which is her matrix number is 05DPM 20F1045. So today our group will present automotive, which is we choose Volkswagen as our title of the presentation. The introduction of the Volkswagen company is Volkswagen Group, also called Volkswagen AG, major German automobile manufacturer founded by the German government in 1933 to mass produce a low-price people's car. Headquarters are in Wolfsburg, Germany. The company was originally operated by the German Labor Front, which is the full name of the front is Deutsche Arbeitsfront, a Nazi organization. The Austrian automotive engineer Ferdinand Porsche, who was responsible for the original design of the car, was hired by the German Labor Front in 1934, and ground was broken for a new factory in the state of Lower Saxony in 1933. Next is the production of the organization. The Volkswagen Group sells passenger cars under the Audi, Bentley, Cupra, Lamborghini, Porsche, Seat, Skoda, and Volkswagen brands, motorcycle under the Ducati name, light commercial vehicles under the Volkswagen commercial vehicles brand, and heavy commercial vehicles via the Marquess of listed subsidiary Triton, IC Bus, International Man, Scania, and Volkswagen Caminhões e Ônibus. It is divided into two primary divisions, the Automotive Division and the Financial Service Division. And as of 2008, it had about 342 subsidiary companies. Volkswagen also has two major joint ventures in China, FAW Volkswagen and SAIC Volkswagen. The company has operation in roughly 150 countries, and it has 100 production facilities across 27 countries. The car began to gain acceptance there as the 1950s progressed. However, and Volkswagen of America was established in 1955. The American advertising agency Doyle Dan Bernbach was hired to represent the brand in 1959, and the result was a landmark advertising campaign that helped to popularize the car as the Beetle and promoted its size and unconventional design as an advantage to the customer. The campaign was very successful, and the Beetle was for many years the most popular imported automobile in the United States. Although Volkswagen made many detailed changes of the Beetles, the basic rear engine design and rounded shape remain the same.
Workforce engagement, which drives productivity. Having a strong connection to an organization and its people creates an atmosphere of positivity that is hard to ignore. The second reason is decreased turnover. People who feel valued and respected at a company are less likely to leave it. That's why it's essential for brands to foster a winning organizational culture that supports their core value and mission statement. Happy employees mean less turnover, which saves companies time and money in the hiring process. Volkswagen companies that achieve a strong culture must take steps to maintain and improve it. The third reason is elevated productivity. When employees have the resources and tools they need to succeed, It helps increase productivity and performance levels overall. Organizational culture impacts the structure of a workplace in ways that bring people of the same skill set together. Those who share similar backgrounds and skills may work more quickly together when tackling company projects. The last reason is strong brand identity. Volkswagen Company's organizational culture represents its public image and reputation. People make assumptions about businesses based on their interactions within and outside of the company. If it lacks organizational culture or has a weak image, customers may hesitate to do business with anyone who is associated with the brand. Businesses is a strong brand identity tend to attract more business and job candidates with similar value who support their mission. 3 culture aspects of the organization will you think should be changed and why? The first culture is clan culture. Clan culture, also called a collaborative culture, is mainly focused on teamwork. In this type of culture, relationship, participation, and company morale are at the forefront. Managers are looked at as advisors and guides to employees, as opposed to an authoritarian boss who gives instruction without context or assistance and disciplines those who make mistakes. The disadvantages of clan culture is difficult to maintain as a business grows. Since it is a horizontal leadership structure, career paths might be unclear. Productivity may be sacrificed due to much collaboration, and taking other employees' feelings into account may lead to an inability to take charge and make tough decisions. The second culture is advocacy culture. Advocacy culture is primarily focused on innovation and risk-taking. Many successful startups are considered to have this type of corporate culture. It creates an entrepreneurial environment in the workplace in which employees are encouraged to take risks. Ideas that will be considered too unconventional for a more conservative workplace are likely nurtured and pursued in an advocacy culture. The disadvantages of advocacy culture is potential for a lack of stability due to the number of new initiatives undertaken, risks that new ventures will not be successful and will hurt the company. Junior employees may feel intimidated due to the need of work aggressively and decisively. The work culture may create an environment where employees feel competitive towards each other due to pressure to come up with new, fresh ideas all the time. The last culture is hierarchy culture. A hierarchy culture is one that follows the traditional corporate structure and has a clear chain of command. It has several management levels separating executive and employees. This type of company has a specific way of doing things, which may include traditional norms such as a dress code and rigid work hours. The company's focus is on stability and reliability. The disadvantages of hierarchy culture is it prioritizes procedures over people, which creates an inflexible work culture. This culture can discourage innovation because employees are discouraged from suggesting new ways to approach things. May be difficult to respond quickly to change in the market, and company goals take priority over the individual, which means little attention is paid to employee engagement.